Let's have a look. Okay. Cold water. Good morning, lovely girl. Good morning, lovely boy. Come on. Let's go, lovelies. Come on. Let's go and find Mr. Come on, love. Lovely girl, you ready for a daytime? You're looking better today. You're much happier. Much happier. Come on, Fizz. Come on, Fizzle. Oh, good boy. Oh, wow. You're putting on the weights, Mr. Frizz. Now I'm just going to pull this shut so you don't get stuck until I can find Mr. Simba. Where's Mr. Simba? Right, let's go and get everybody ready. If we can find Mr. Simba, we can let the babies out for a little bit. I've got to fix this bush up. It's getting a bit crazy again. Okay. So, I've had literally no sleep. I tried to sleep and couldn't. Got two crazy ponies over there, losing their crap. Couple of very excited puppies. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Where's your kangaroo? So yesterday they got the roadkill. There was a fresh roo hit. And found a kangaroo, brought it back for them, so that was really nice. Gives them a bit of protein. Sudi actually lost a bad tooth, came out because he was eating his roo. Come on, Sue. They've made short mince meat of it pretty well already. Got it sitting under here, so it's not much of it left. Well, there is, but they got stuck into it pretty quickly. He's taken all the meat off the rib and the back and that bone. So there's still a fair bit, but he's not touching it because he's exposed the, he's going to wait until everything gets eaten, I think. But anyway, it's pointless wasting it when it's a clean hit and there's no glass involved and there's nothing but just the body. Well, you might as well give it to your dogs. Get it off the road, stop from some wildlife from being hit. It's a good move. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I can't read anything because my glasses aren't here. Can't see what the hell anyone's saying. Maybe I can see from far, far away. I don't know. Not sure. But good morning to you. Zara. So let's see if this girl will listen. Come on. Up, yeah. Up. Yep. Up. Back. Back. In the house. All right. She's got to do it. In the house. Think about it. Make a good choice. Make a good choice. Yep. Oh, she's not going to listen. So see that head toss there? That's a blatant disrespect on her part of, I'm not doing what you want. I'm going to do what I want. If she wants a breakfast, she'll go back and she'll have a think about it, won't you? Come on. Yep. So I'll just keep moving her forward. She wants to go in that paddock, something she's not allowed to do right now. All right, do we need your halter? Do we need it? Or are you going to make a good choice without? Come on. Come on. Back you go. Papa, Sudi. Come on. Yep. Oh, stop. Ellie. Ellie. So you can see here this mare back is being a dickhead. And if so is this one. She wants to go out into the big ass paddock. But she's not allowed. So we're going to, if she got in there, she'll be very ill. Too much sweet green grass. Bad thing for her. She's a very slight pony. She doesn't need much. She even smells the grass and she puts on a heap of weight. So she's like a very efficient car that has very little fuel and gives a lot of energy. And the Arabians are like that. They don't cost much to feed. Because they're coming from desert conditions and they're bred for desert conditions, she's an ideal kind of horse to have out here. That mixed with her Welsh pony, it's a good mix. Oh, good girl. That was a much better thing than standing at that gate all day, having a big fight with Miss Ellie. Hey, not smart to do. No. Now, little Tockler, who's driving everybody insane. Well, he can just hang where he's at. Right. Let's go and let everybody else have their tea. Oh, hold up. I made a mistake. Ready for your brekkie? Okay. And poor little Bob the Builder tractor is just hanging nice and quietly. Doing a good job. I actually need to get in and use it again. I've got to slash so many things. There's so many blackberries that I need to get a hold of and other things, other weeds. Okay. Henry, I'm just going to go and give him his a little bit of brekkie and boys breakfast ready. Cold. It's cold today. What are you doing over there? One moment. Let me just grab some stuff. I've got to get the chickens their tea. Alright, these boys are very rowdy in the morning, slamming the door and trying to get out. This is what they do. They have a grand old time once they're out and about. There's Henry. And the boys will be out in just a second. There we go. Job. Nice and tidy. Everything's done. Rightio. First lot of chickens are done. Let's get to the next lot of chicks. The nose is running. Yeah, good morning everybody. Can't see anything. Half blind right now. Haven't got my glasses on. Half asleep. I can't say I'm up early because I didn't go to sleep. Been awake the entire time. So let's get everybody what they want, what they need. And we'll go and fix up the chickens. It's rained again and it's freezing cold this morning. Cold enough where I'm in a dressing gown in the middle of summer, which is pretty cold. Okay, usually it's stinking hot. river. Big old lady over here needs quite a bit. You ready, Ellie? Ellie, you need to settle down. All right? Ellie. Look at her. She knows what to do. She's waiting over there, bobbing on. So those guys are happy. Got their breakfast. Here comes the sun. It's going to give everybody some light. And we'll see. There we go. It's a very nice picture to watch in the morning. Alright, so alright, let's get this done. I really should have gotten a bit more sleep. I'm silly, it's not like. Sometimes there's frogs inside these containers and you've got to be so gentle when there's a frog there. You don't want to hurt the frog. If it comes out of the spout too quickly and it's too big, you'll get injured. I have had that unfortunately happen before, and I had a frog whose leg got injured. Had to fix him up. He survived. He ended up popping away, but he's probably injured for a while. I don't know how long it takes for a frog's leg to heal, but probably a while. That sunburst coming through there is absolutely gorgeous. Shit. No, it doesn't always run smoothly. Not this early in the morning. Usually I'm awake because I've been asleep, and I'm awake about 4 a.m. normally. I usually go to bed fairly early, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, unless I'm doing a karaoke night. Then I might be up till 9 or so. You know, like when you're younger and you go out to a party or something, you have a few drinks, you stay up all night, and then the next day when you're up, it feels like you've been in the desert. That's how I feel this morning, as if I've been and had like to a Christmas party or something and had too much to drink, but I haven't had. I don't drink, so I just sat in a wet chair. I'm really clumsy today. Papa, come here. Good girl. Good girl. How's your duty? How you feeling after having your kangaroo? Go down. Oh my God. And you can see right here, this is what happens when puppy jumps on you early in the morning and it's wet. So, oh well, this is what happens. I'll wash it. That sunshine, beautiful. When I first began doing lives here, all I did was the mornings. Just when I got up in the morning and I fed everybody, that or riding the horse. And it was a great routine. Really good. I kind of changed over the time and evolved into different things. Nothing ever stays the same. no matter what you think, life will always change, make changes. Your inner self won't. Other parts will change. Where you live will change. Who your friends are changes. I've had friendships that have lasted, virtually my entire life. But I hardly speak to the person very often. But when I do, it's like no time has passed at all. And it's lovely. But and sometimes when you get older too, friendships, like other relationships, can have an expiry date, and sometimes you get to a point where there's really nothing left to say. People go in different directions. So if I really think about it nowadays, as far as actual friends that I regularly will speak to, it's really only, like, besides people on the internet, I have only one that I talk to regularly, all the time, like at least once a week minimum. Used to have 2 to 3, but now I only got one. Which isn't bad. I just don't have the memory capacity to really deal with too many people, I don't think. I think my brain will explode if I try to. There they are, sitting there and through there. It's so pretty under these trees here. I've got to be careful. These horses are stripping away the tree. They're trying to eat. They like the ornamental pear leaves, but they're not good for them at all. It's good that they're 7 metres tall. That's a good thing. That height's a good height. They might even be, that one might even be a bit more than 7 metres. Maybe 8 metres or 10 metres. I don't even know. I can't tell. Okay, so I'm like 5'2", 5'3", just under 5'3". So 10, 15, there'd be at least 4 of me in that tree, at least, which would be 20 foot. 20-something foot, 22 foot roughly. How many metres is 22 feet? I really don't know. Okay, feet goes 12 inches into 1 foot, 2.5 centimetres per inch, roughly. So if there's 2.5 centimetres, 24, and then another half of that, 30 centimetres in each foot. 3 2s is 6. Okay, 30 centimetres, 30 centimetres is 60 centimetres. 100 centimetres equals, so 300, 6, I can't think of mathematics anymore. See, 30 centimetres per foot roughly. If there's 30 centimetres in a foot, there's 3 lots of 30 centimetres and then 10's left over. So 10 feet is 3 metres roughly. 20 feet is 6 metres. Well, it's about 7 metres high. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, okay, I'm thinking about it now. Probably got it right. Yeah. I can't tell if there's anybody telling me how to do the math, but it's really pretty this morning. We're going to have a hot day, I can tell that. Look, there's a moon over there. Oh, Dougie. I think I can make out Dougie's little circle and beard. It's Dougie and beard. Good morning. I can't see what you're writing, but I can see your little circles. There we go. I really need to get glasses. Yeah, here it comes. There's very little wind today, so that's nice. Hello, Henny girl. You're doing a good job walking around. That's the most active I've seen you for the last couple of weeks. Come on. You going to eat your roo? You going to go and eat your roo? Huh? No, you're not going to eat your roo. Don't want to eat the roo? Maybe later. Sudie, you did a good job cleaning out that roo yesterday. That was really good for your tooth. Pulled out that bad tooth without having to pay $2,000 to the vet to do it. Stuff that. You did it yourself. Good boy. You and a kangaroo. The kangaroo is the dentist. How's that sound? Okay, hold on a second. Frizzle, hold up. I'm going to grab my glasses if I can find them. Hold on. Come on, Mama. Come on, Henny girl. Come on. You can come and supervise the babies. Come on, Henny. Come on, love. Here she comes. Come on, girlie. She'll come with us. Henny, come on. Henny, come on. I'm here, sweetheart. Come on. Can you hear me? Good girl. She's blind. She can't see a darn thing. Come on, Henny. So she gets very special treatment. She can get around okay when Frizzle's helping her. Come on, Hen. Come on, lovely. Most people would probably chop her head off and cook her. I won't. She's given me many, many eggs over the years. Come on. She's about 6 years old. Henny. Henny, love, come on. Good girl. Good girl. Pop her back. Let Henny get her space. Come on. Come on, bub. Good girl. Oh, you're a sweetheart. You're a sweetie. Come on, Mum's here. Let's go. Over here. I'm going to get you to babysit the babies. Henny, come on. Here we go. She's running away from the rooster. Okay. Well, fair enough. She can go. I'm not going to force her to be around him. He's being stupid at the moment. Now, I've lost one of my cats is missing. So I'm going to have to watch these babies like a hawk when I let them out so that they don't get injured. Mind you, the cat that's out doesn't generally go for them. You never know. Hello. Oh, that's a lovely morning. Hello, everybody. Hello. Come on, sweethearts. Come on. Go for a walk. Go for a walk. Good job. Going to bite me. Going to get me. You're going to pinch you every day. You're going to bite me. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Good girl. Very gentle. Hello, babies. Look how big you're getting. Look at you. I'm impressed with your size. You're big. Well, we need to move the cage around because it's now in the middle of this there. So let's get you into a nicer spot. The day. They need to change their spot every day. You move it around. It's still too young. I mean, they can be out for a little bit, but they can't be out alone all day long. They'll get eaten by foxes and stuff if they're not watched over. All right, let's have a look. Oh, where's my chair gone? I'll sit on my chair for a bit. Let's let them have a play. You gonna have a play, bubbies? Oh, don't go far. Don't go too far from Mum. Yeah, there they go. Look at this dog. She says, "Hey, Papa, not so close." Oh my God! You had to put. Oh, hang on, Beard. What's happened? Oh, Nina's got it. Oh, that's horrible, Beard. She's had a very long life, though. Poor darling. It's hard, though. I know. It's fucking horrible. So that's tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, Beard. She's pretty old, though, isn't she? I think you told me how old she was. I mean, it doesn't make it any better, but it's good that she's had a long life. It does kind of, when they're older and it's time, it's hard, but I think it's nice to be able to know when they're going to go and to be able to say goodbye properly. I think that's a wonderful thing that we get to do that otherwise we may not have gotten to do, and just allow us to say goodbye. As horrible and traumatic as it is, it's a nice way for the dog to go. Or cat, whichever it is that we're doing. When I took Sayuri, it was hard, but I'm still partially can't believe Sayuri's gone, because she was one who followed you all day, every day, wherever you went. But takes a while to absorb it. Friesel, we know you're here. We know you're here, okay? That's right, bitch. She'll pass surrounded by love, and that's the best ending you can hope for any pet that you have. No matter what it is, whether it be a dog, cat, hamster, chicken, rat, anything. If you can have them with you and you be with them and pat them and reassure them, it is a nice way for them to go. And it's very peaceful and very quickly. Oh no. Oh no, that's the other cat. I don't know where my other cat is. They're enjoying themselves over there. They're underneath the orange tree. Here goes Aurora. What's she doing? She's on her own. Okay. The vets have been dealing with her for 16 years. Yeah. Oh, wow. So your vet's totally, yeah, you got a good vet. You've got a good vet. If she's been with that vet the whole time. That's really good. I really like compassionate vets. There are some vets that aren't compassionate, but I'm lucky. I've got a lady vet called Clancy, and she is very compassionate, and she understands it from the animal's point of view. It can be, we can sort of drag things on for animals when it's not necessary sometimes, and I think people who make that decision should be commended for doing the right thing by the actual animal, because it is hard to do. And it's the vet who ultimately usually decides. And I think when the vet's made the decision, it alleviates us from having to wonder if we're right or wrong about it. 16's a good long innings. Very good long innings. It'll be nice for her to go with you there and the family there, everyone she knows. Oh, oh, what happened? What's happened, little ones? Yeah, that's right. A lot of people don't get that opportunity. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's well. That's like my vet, Clancy. She cried. She cried with Sayuri. She was really beautiful with Sayuri. And she's one of those people that has extreme compassion. Very beautiful, beautiful human being. Papa, come here. Don't chase the bubbies. You tuk, come on. They're taking off over there. Come on, back over here. Come on, safety, come on. Tuks. They will arrive over here. Some people have a really great bedside manner too. There are doctors that are like that, and then sometimes you'll get ones that aren't so good. But boy, does it help when they're good, when they understand and have compassion and some empathy for people, and take their time. I remember when my cat Sabrina passed on. She was 19. That vet was fantastic. They were super busy. It was a Saturday. They were meant to close at midday. I got there at 2 o'clock. They stayed open for me. They didn't charge me extra or anything. They were really good. And they let us wait for about 30 minutes. My daughter was having to go and gather the rest of my children and bring them down so we could all actually say goodbye to her. And that vet had patience of a saint. She was fantastic. And everybody came and gathered. We had 6 people in there, which is a lot in the vet room. But she was really good about it. And they gave us about 10 minutes each to we had about an hour all up, about 10 minutes each to spend some alone time. We were all in the room, but one at a time we went over to her and spent special time with her. And she was paralysed, and she had a tumour on her back, and it had grown into her spine, and I couldn't find her for like a few hours. Usually I know exactly where everybody is every day. I couldn't find her, but she was locked. Not locked. She'd put herself in a cupboard, and the door was almost closed. She'd almost pulled the door shut on herself, and she couldn't get out of there because she couldn't walk anymore. And I didn't know. She was gone for about 4 hours, and then I found her, and I realised she couldn't walk. I thought she'd been hit by a car or had a fall or something. She was very old and very weak. But well, she wasn't so weak, but she was walking around and stuff. But their bones break easily when they're that age, so they can jump off your bed and break their leg, like an old person jumping off a rooftop, expecting it to not have an impact. Yeah, that's right, Dougie. And it's like a rock icon. Yeah. Well, and she's going to get a very good send-off. I think it'll be absolutely beautiful. And you will, I mean, as painful as it is, it doesn't matter how many times you've been through that experience, but as painful as it is, the one thing that you realise right afterwards is they're peaceful and you're grateful for it. You're grateful they're no longer suffering and there's no more pain for them. So you realise that you've done the right thing. Up until it happens, you kind of go, oh my God, am I doing the right thing? But once they pass, it is a feeling of relief for them that they are no longer in that position anymore of suffering. So look at these guys going through the woods. Come on, you're going through the long grass. You be careful of snakes. Don't you go too far. So they're going to hang around Friesel. They want to hang around an adult. Don't you peck Charlie, Friesel. Friesel's like in his element. He doesn't realise how many babies he's got there. Hey, Frizzy, come and say hi, Mum. Here he is. Hey, buddy. Gonna have a drink? Oh, that's a lovely crow. You was the first one to say that it was time. Yeah, and you've got a good sense of things, Beard. You have extreme compassion. It's very selfless to make that decision too, because a lot of people won't. I've known people that the vet has told them, you are really torturing this animal by keeping it alive, but they insist upon it because it's for themselves. But really, if you truly do love someone or something or an animal, you don't want them to suffer. Wouldn't it be good though, like if people could just go, rightio, it's my time, I'm going. And without having to go through bad rigmaroles and things to get to that point. Well, Charlie's taken off over there. Come on. Back over with everybody. Let's hang together. Good job. Good job. Yeah, that's the thing. And they know when they can't do things. They're just as intelligent as we are. And when they start losing their faculties, well, that's when you really have to say, well, you know what, this must be the time for them to go. I'm trying to decide about Henny Girl. She's going up and down. I mean, some days I think, my God, maybe it's time for her. My hens are all getting old. So this batch here, because I've sold off the last few batches, this batch will be the last batch they'll probably have. My hens have all retired now. None of them are laying anymore. Mama hen did lay one egg, and now she's stopped again. Oh, everybody's going together. That's good. Lovely, good to see. Yeah, that's it, Beard. She'll be able to do all the things that she can't now. And who knows, she might even come back to you sometime. She might jump into something else and come back to you. Papa? It's crazy how the time goes though, like time flies, years and years fly, decades fly, and the next thing you know, you're at these points. It goes quick. Life goes quick. Animals even more so because they don't live as long as we do, but that's a very long life. 16 is a very long life. Papa, move yourself back. Papa, I'm watching you. Oi, hey, come. Here, sit. Good girl. Now you be gentle. Go on, off you go. Go over there, but be gentle. Just keep a distance. Good girl. Sit. 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 Good girl. No, you don't have to come here. Good girl. It's okay, you don't have to be here. Oh. Go watch. No. Go watch. Go watch. Go get the chook. Where's the pie? Don't go up too close. Hey. Drop. Hey. Oh, God. Just licked me with kangaroo mouth. Ah. Oh, good. Is that a water tower? It used to be, yeah. Used to have a big tin water tank on it. But yeah, it's a big old water tank tower. I love it. Everyone was saying, get rid of it, get rid of it. It doesn't have a purpose, but I love it. I wouldn't get rid of it for the world. It has got a purpose. It creates some shade there, and the chooks love being under there. It's a good water tower. And Bid, you're most welcome. You always support everybody. You deserve to be supported. I've got to get myself moving to this, get this cage moved. I don't know if you can see them there. There they are. A couple of them. All right, I'll move this cage across. I've got the cage to do so. Oh, yeah. It's heavy. Yeah. I'm getting bitten alive by mosquitoes. Everybody? Where are you all going? It's almost time for breakfast. Shall I get you some breakfast? I think we should. Got some fresh clean water bowl. Come on then. Alright, let's get that. Eaten alive. Who wants to go in first? You girl? Lovely. Big one, big boy. Oh, big Tommy. Oh, there we go. Tommy. Come on, you guys know how to get in if you want to. Aurora, come on. She's always the last one. The second one. She's going to bite me. Let's go. Oh, she says, oh, I don't want. Okay, now, Sally, let's go. I'm going to throw some down there. Oh. Sally's just throwing shit everywhere. Come on now. I've got to grab you another. Hold on, I don't know what happened to you. Hold on. It's a lovely time now. Papa, what are you doing? change this over. Right, I'm going to swap it out. What, Charlie? Can you swap it out? Because you can't get that one on the ground. You can swap it out. You can't get it. No, no, no. Come on, love. In you get. Make sure we don't get some just there. You should be right there for the morning. And I'll check in another 2 hours and see where the sun's at. Because it's changed yesterday. It was different to the day before. We'll figure it all out, won't we? Yes, we shall. Now. Okay. Okay, let me get them some fresh water. I'll be back. Almost cold enough to have a cup of coffee or tea. Well, I don't think I'll drink coffee. There we go. I know, soon you'll be big enough to go out up in the big house. So let's just get you a little bit bigger. You've still got time. We don't want to put you up there prematurely and then you get eaten by a hawk. Not going to happen on my watch. You know what it's like. I'm going to make sure you're all good first. They're getting so darn big. They're getting huge. Can you sit up the top and drink a beer watching the sunrise? I suppose you could, Dougie. I suppose you could. I couldn't because I can't drink beer or any other alcohol. But, well, I can, but it makes me awfully sick. So I choose not to. But yeah, I suppose you could. You could put some deck chairs up there. I do have a little balcony here with some table and chairs that overlooks the cat cage. And it's quite a nice view up there too. I used to like going up there in the winter, winter mornings, because the sun hits it, and it tends to be really, really lovely and warm in winter. And I used to have the swimming pool there, so I built that deck there to go over the pool, because the pool used to go up to there, and it was a big pool. It was, the whole thing was the pool, and basically it was huge, but it just got too expensive to run and too much work, and it was just really not really benefiting anybody. It was either too cold or too hot to get in it. And of course it was right underneath the gum tree, so it got covered in leaves every 5 minutes. Look at these horses over here. They're all hanging up there, over near Henry. Henry! Henry! Henry's ignoring them. He's like, nah, I'm just not listening to you. Such pretty horses all the way over there. Oh, okay, Beard. I just read that you're going. Trying to go get some gas station food. I feel like I wish I could do that myself this morning. I actually did yesterday. I ate nearly an entire big giant family block of chocolate. I went stupid and got all hungry. Not good. Just stop doing that, actually. It's not a healthy thing. Today I'm planning on possibly cutting some of these back and replanting. I'll get a good, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plants out of that. 10 reasonably large plants. And the other thing I'm going to do is these little Australian native grasses that I have out the front are getting a little bit too many. There's too many of them. They're bulb. They're a little bulb plant, and they are really good for holding the soil together. So I'm going to take a lot of them. I'm going to dig out a few of these, hopefully without being bitten by a brown snake, and clean some of these up and some of the ones up the back there. And I'm going to replant them down along the sides of the hovel hole behind the house, and hopefully that will create a much better soil retention over the next few years. And that should be good. So where it's all got, instead of putting in, I thought about this, instead of putting in retaining wall, which I did put a retaining wall over that side, but the flood just ripped half of it out. So instead of doing that, I'm going to put the native grasses in, and that should hold the soil a lot better, and it's more natural. So creates a lot more, creates seeds for the birds, little places to sort of hide for the little creatures, the little possums and things, and it'll just look a lot better. I'll clear out all those logs up the top there. I'll use them for firewood over the next winter, and I'll just plant plants everywhere, all along there, and hopefully it'll turn out well. Because I have, in the winter time, those trees, that lovely tree across there, this one here, during the winter, that one loses its leaves, so it's a deciduous tree, and that all gets full of sun. So if I can have those grasses in there growing during the winter at the base of the tree and all around that rockery down the bottom, it'll get rid of the grass. They'll take over the grasses, and it'll be a really nice little natural flora and fauna spot for the birds and things. Just create a natural environment. It's all Australian plants, apart from the yuccas. The rest of them are pretty much all Australian plants. Even the succulents are Aussie succulents, so they should work nicely. So that's one of my chores I'm going to do. And then I'm going to start, again, going through and sifting all the rocks back and putting them all up one end and creating like a nice little area where the waterfall comes down, make it like a rock pool. That'll be good. And it's taking a lot longer to make it look what I want it to look like. It's kind of taking a fair bit longer. But it will happen eventually, over time. And once we get all those trees up and growing in there, I want to get some alder trees. They're evergreen, they grow quickly, and they're very tall. I want to get a couple of alder trees just to sort of shade this area over here. Just one right in that smack bang in the middle of over there where those big logs are. Pop an alder tree in there and let it grow its roots down there, and that'll be really nice. That'll help out with shading. You need as much shade as you can possibly get around here. The gum trees are good. They give a fair bit of shade, but it takes so many years for them to get to a point where they're big enough to sort of create enough shade. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. Chocky's over there. Oh, he was just rubbing his butt on the gate. Now he's not doing it. He's got his tail stuck in the fence. Oh, there we go. He got it out. No problem, Dougie. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Can't believe the moon's still there. Well, it is nearly a full moon. I don't know if it's coming off of a full moon or going into a full moon. I think it might be coming off of one. I'm sure it was only a full moon like a week ago. Maybe that's the end of the full moon. Who knows? You guys going to go and eat your kangaroo? Rightio. Well, I've had no sleep, so I might just go and catch a couple of winks if I can. Maybe get 20 minutes sleep or so before. I'll give the animals an hour to have their breakfast and relax. And then I'll get out there and start doing some work with them. But thanks, guys, for watching. Have a lovely morning or evening wherever you are. And everybody have some positive thoughts for Beard, because he's got a rough thing to do tomorrow. We'll throw our energy towards that. Okay, I'll catch everyone later. Thanks for hanging. Bye for now. Have a great day. Bye, Beard. I'll talk to you later. I'll catch up with you later. Bye for now.